Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Jamie Lewis, and today we're going to have a look at this 4-string PJ style instrument from Harley Benton. It's called the JP450P. This one's got a natural finish, the roasted maple neck and fingerboard, the nice red tortoiseshell pickguard. But if you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I don't care about any of that shit. In fact, there's only one thing that I do care about, and that is, well, what's it sound like? So let's get started with the sound that is near and dear to my heart, and that is finger funk. Now, what I'm looking for here is a burpy low-mid punch and a bottom end that doesn't disappear entirely. So I'm going to favor the bridge pickup and just back off on the tone knob to keep it from sounding too sharp. And let's just see what that sounds like. Now, I like what I'm hearing. It's certainly full-bodied. I'm getting the punch. But before we make any decisions, let's bring in the rest of the track and hear it in context, just to see if we need to make any changes in post. Honestly, I think it sounds pretty great, but the low end is a little murky, and I feel like I could accentuate the punch from the mid-range with a little bit of EQ. So let me throw some processing at it, and let's just see what we get. All right, next let's try playing some modern electronic pop. And what I want here is a big, deep low end with a little bit of brightness on top. So I'm going to dial in both pickups equally. That way we'll get that natural scoop happening. I'm going to put the tone knob at 100% all the way up, and let's just see where we're starting. It's definitely a full-bodied sound. I can hear the character of this bass shining through, but of course, before we make any decisions, let's pull in the rest of the track and see what it sounds like. It sounds great, but I still think it needs a little bit more fatness, some oomph to it, and maybe some dynamic control as well in order to fit this song properly, which is no fault of the instrument. So let me try just a couple of processing techniques, and y'all can tell me in the comments if you think I made it better or worse. Okay, and last, let's just try playing some like dancey indie pop rock, where the groove is more about allowing for space and note choice rather than like a repetitive driving riff, which also, in my opinion, allows for the character of the bass to shine through a bit more. So let's do this. We'll just solo up the neck pickup. We'll put the tone knob wide open at 100%, and let's just see what we get. Definitely a different sound than we had in the other two examples, but of course, before we make any adjustments, let's bring in the rest of the track and see what we got. Okay, now let me say this. One thing I really would like to hear is a bit more aggression or attitude, which, yes, I know I could have just played it harder to get that, but here we are. So let me see if I can pull a couple of tricks in post, which, by the way, if you want to know any of my processing techniques, just check out my deep dive video for this bass over on Patreon. So anyways, that's what the Harley Benton JP450P sounds like. And I just want to say a big thank you to Thomann for loaning me this instrument. And if you like what you hear, you want to get one for yourself or any of the gear you saw me use in this video, please just click on any of those links in the description. And also, if you want to know my professional opinion about this bass, or you want to see my processing techniques, or check out the isolated bass performances from anything you heard today, go check out my deep dive video over on Patreon. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those notifications and stay well. I'll see you next time.